There's a silence you start to feel when you've outgrown your own life. Not a dramatic meltdown, not some thunderous wake up call. It's just quiet. You don't laugh the same. You tired, even when you sleep. You start avoiding mirrors because something in your reflection looks like a stranger. You're not falling apart. You're just no longer pretending this version of your life is enough. So let's talk about why you feel stuck. Why the life that once felt safe now feels suffocating. And how to stop calling it normal when your soul knows that it's not. You ever notice how easy it is to settle into something just because it's familiar? You know the routine, you know the role, you know how to function in it. Even if it doesn't feel good, it feels known, predictable, contained. And there's a strange comfort in that. But comfort without connection, that ain't peace. That's quiet pain. We stay because we think if we keep playing our part, the good employee, the reliable friend, the one who doesn't complain, then maybe we'll eventually feel okay. But you already know the pretending doesn't work anymore. A lot of us confuse working with worthy. Just because the job pays well doesn't mean it feeds you. Just because the relationship isn't toxic doesn't mean it's love. Just because the routine is efficient doesn't mean it's fulfilling. We stay because we think it's ungrateful to want more. But it's not ingratitude, it's honesty. You can thank something for getting you this far and still admit you've outgrown it. That's not selfish, that's self awareness. What's weighing you down isn't always visible. It's the conversations you avoid, the dreams you shrink to make others comfortable, the gut instincts you override because logic says be smart and your past says don't rock the boat. It's the version of you that's been performing instead of living. And that performance, it costs you more than anyone warns you about. It costs your joy. It costs your clarity. It costs your voice. Here's the part nobody glamorizes. Breaking free doesn't always look like quitting your job or booking a solo trip to Bali. Sometimes it's just being flat out honest. Sitting with your journal and writing the thing you've been avoiding. Admitting this life isn't mine anymore. Then comes the slow burn, unlearning what safety meant to your younger self, creating boundaries with people who benefit from your self abandonment, rebuilding trust with yourself day by day, promise by promise. No one hands you freedom. You build it with messy hands and shaky faith. I didn't have a breakdown. I had a slow unraveling. I stopped laughing as hard. I felt resentful for things I agreed to. I became excellent at functioning while quietly falling apart inside. And one day I sat on the edge of my bed, just staring like, what in the hell am I doing? No crisis, no tears, just realization. I don't want to live like this anymore. And I did not have a plan, just a decision that I would stop lying to myself, that I would stop calling survival a life. That decision changed everything for me. So if you feel like something inside you is slowly shutting down, if you're afraid that speaking your truth will cost you everything, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. You are allowed to evolve. You're allowed to want more than fine. You are allowed to break your own rules and rebuild something that actually feels like you. Here's where you can start. Grab that journal and write the truth, unfiltered. What do you really want? Ask yourself, what part of my life feels like it belongs to someone else? Make one small decision this week that honors your actual self, not your performative self. You don't need to burn down everything. You just need to stop betraying yourself in the name of being stable. And please know, you do not have to prove you're strong by staying stuck. You can be grateful for what's been and still reach for what's next. You feel me? And if you need a place to begin, I created a free self love journal starter kit. The same pages I used when I had no idea where to start, but knew I couldn't stay where I was. The link is in the description below. This is not necessarily about becoming a better version of you. This is about becoming a truer one. And that version, she's been waiting. Love y'all.